animated infosoft niche was my go-to
Philly
for
head
getting
pat.
esoteric spiritual insights from the Father, the Son, and the Unholy Spirit. But the genre today has become an unrecognizable bloated corpse that Mr. Burns' AI types are trying to suck out as much sweet ad revenue from. Recent events on the platform, mainly the shadow banning of one of the most popular and
What?
influential animated info shows, as well as the straight-up demonetization
Hello!
of hundreds of animated channels.
I didn't even click on face it. Why did I pop up? Scared the shit out of me for no fucking reason. My God. Give me a mini heart attack. I thought I got hacked. Jesus.
The animated infosoft niche was my go-to for gaining esoteric spiritual insights from the Father, the Son, and the
Oh my God, dude. I did you know that when I was like younger, I actually DM'd what was his name? What's this guy's name? I forgot his name. I was on Facebook. He had a Facebook page, and I DM'd him. I casually explained. Yeah, I DM'd casually explained, and I was like, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I love your videos." It brightens up my day. And then he actually responded. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? He actually responded and he said thank you. And we had a casual little conversation. And then, yeah, and then it ended. And then that was it. But yeah, he said thank you. And then we had, yeah, but that was really sweet. Oh, so cute. Happy ending. I was very young, so it was a very happy ending for sure.
Holy Spirit. But the genre today has become an unrecognizable bloated corpse that Mr. Burns' AI types are trying to suck out as much sweet ad revenue from. Recent events on the platform, mainly the shadow banning of one of the most popular and influential animated info shows, as well as
a YouTuber I watch had literally created a new channel because the AI shit struck his channel to death. Oh my God. Guys. Oh my God, this is getting a little bit scary, dude. Ever since AI has been really blowing up to in corporations and companies to be using it for, like, let's say moderation and shit, things have been getting really scary, guys. And I heard in YouTube that YouTube hates VTubers. I heard that in Twitter, and I don't know whether that's true or not. I don't know anything about that, but I'm scared nonetheless. I'm very fucking scared.
the straight-up demonetization of hundreds of animated channels makes me believe that
my channel might be cooked. I need your help. This YouTube situation is crazy. Oh my God, what's going on?
monetization of hundreds of animated channels makes me believe that, let's call this chapter 1, YouTube does not care about animators, and YouTube does not care about AI. Here's what I mean. If you make content on YouTube, you probably know about the inspiration tab on YouTube.
In my opinion, if you use anything of AI in your video, it should be demonetized completely, and you should not be able to make any money with it.
Studio, which is straight up just topics which are similar to videos that your audience has enjoyed and already watched, complete with AI thumbnails, titles, hooks, and script outlines. I mean, just look at any of these. This one's apparently inspired by viewer comment. So it's essentially YouTube approved guides for making repetitive and inauthentic content, and YouTube very much encouraging someone to make something that already exists just because it's going to be popular and just because it already was popular. This is ridiculous. Why would I use this? What is my purpose on this platform?
That sucks.
If a computer can just tell me what
about AI voice? I don't give a fuck about the AI voice.
videos I should
I'm talking about, like, the whole videos AI generated. That's what I mean. Like, if you use AI to help with your script writing, I don't care. I have no opinion on that shit. But if you use AI for the whole ass script, the whole ass voiceover, the whole ass animation or whatever, like a full AI video, that should be literally $0. That should literally make you have, like, you cannot be monetized.
And I feel like the next step is just that AI will just do my videos for me. It was stupid. But this makes me feel like, despite the ban, YouTube has no issues with inauthentic content. That is probably why YouTube is putting very little effort when it comes to flagging content. If AI was really an issue, YouTubers wouldn't be blatantly encouraged to use it. And here's where the platform is at, okay? The state of YouTube, the AI info swap faceless channel situation. I personally like to call it Chapter 2.
AI, don't they already discourage AI on YouTube? I don't know, but I remember being in the airplane and seeing somebody watching literal AI right beside me. So I don't know, dude. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell until you go outside and see what other people are watching. And I saw a kid just watching AI slop on YouTube, like shorts, scrolling, all AI, all of it. And I was like, whoa, dude. If I'm brain rotted as fuck now as an adult later on because of me scrolling too much, I can't imagine if I was a child doom scrolling AI slopper. No. Also, I see my mom share casing AI sometimes, and we have to tell her, like, Mommy, that is AI. Come on, come on.
The eye incident. Look at this video, okay? Do wild animals know when a human is trying to help them? This video has the same vibe as a dog that got hit by a car but was fine afterwards. There's something wrong about it. You can't quite put your finger on what the wrong thing is, but you wouldn't want to be left alone in a room with this video. It was posted on May 20th and it has 2.9 million views. The drawings are definitely AI, the voice is probably AI, but the script, well, maybe the script isn't, because the video is not flagged as being AI, and it is monetized. Also, look at this. The description has sources. Regardless, it's the type of video that will probably give you indigestion if you have it with dinner. The channel just has all the telltale signs of being an automated content farm.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That thumbnail and title was like kind of fucking fire. I would have watched that, dude. Wild animals know how to humans. Dude. Ah, it's getting really scary, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Recently, I have been doom scrolling a lot less because the quality of the like back in the day, the quality of the doom scroll was immaculate. The funniest videos you'll ever fucking see and shit. And like it makes me genuinely like happy. But nowadays, the doom scroll quality has gone so low to the point where it's like so many videos are ads. So many videos are like ill intent now, and like the quality of like let's say content is getting a little bit lower because I don't know, it just becomes so fake. A lot of things are fake nowadays, and a lot of like I love authentic content creators. I like when it feels like I'm having a glimpse of some random person's life in just a moment. I don't like it if it's fake. Like I need my authentic doom slop. I need to see somebody's genuine reaction to doing something like I whatever. So nowadays I've literally started actually like not been doom scrolling as much anymore because it doesn't give me that same feeling of like quality, I would say. But now like yeah, I don't know, fuck.
And it is monetized. Also, look at this. The description has sources. Regardless, it's the type of video that will probably give you indigestion if you have it with dinner. The channel just has all the telltale signs of being an automated content farm. It was created like 2 months ago, it posts every few days, and the videos are just long enough to hit that sweet, sweet mid-roll ad. When I looked at the recommended column, I saw something really interesting. I saw this video.
Oh my god, wait, I had this one too, the science of fat. What the I had that recommended too.
The recommended column, I saw something really interesting. I saw this video. Do wild animals know if a human is helping them? Posted on 5th of June with 450,000 views. And I'll give it some credit. It's not the exact same video, and everywhere that matters it is, but it's 3 times longer and somehow provides 0 additional value, which we can agree is a lot of videos nowadays. Sometimes I'll watch a 30-minute video and think, this could have been an email. But anyways, Mac made this.
No, dude! No! We gotta talk about that. Some videos on YouTube literally could be an 5-minute video. Like, dude, it's insane how long people can like make something like so
to
long
make
in a
this. The channel was
whatever.
created 2 months ago and posts every few days. And Do Wild Animals Know When a Human is Helping Them is also a collaboration with Explain in Paint. Explain in Paint, which was created a month ago, posts every few days
Oh,
and
fuck.
uses the exact same.
Oh no! I watched this, I think. Why can't you remember falling asleep?
Voice covers the exact same topics. So when I scrolled down the Explain in Paint's channel, I wasn't surprised to see a video titled Do Animals Know We're Helping? With 17,000 views. Except this time, Stickly has joined the collaboration, a channel which, despite being created only a month ago, already has 22 videos. And let's see. Oh yes, it's the same voice. It's the same topics. And you would also be delighted to know that all three are selling the exact same course. But that's not all. Look
Oh my
at
god.
this. Do wild animals really know when humans are helping them? Do wild animals know when
Oh
humans are
my
trying to help
god.
them? One's actually a little different. Do wild animals know when a human is trying to help them? Do animals help something
Do
we
they
don't?
know?
I thumbnail
wild
with
animals
person
know when a
inside.
human is
Do
trying to
wild
help
animals
them?
know when a human is
Do
trying to
animals
help
know
them?
when
Привет.
Do they know?
Nah.
Do animals know when a human is trying to help
Нет.
them? Oh, this one has 2 guys inside the eye. That's so original. And it gets worse. Do wild animals know when a human is trying to help them? This one literally has the odd ones out.
What the
And this one just has actual salmonella.
What's remarkable is that this reaction often appears even in
And let me tell you, so many of these are one-to-one copies. I mean, word for word, hundreds, maybe thousands of copies of one video.
Da.
Cortisol, the stress hormone, floods the blood. Adrenaline rises so high that if this happened in a human, it would be fatal within minutes.
Cortisol, the main stress hormone, floods the bloodstream. Adrenaline shoots up to levels that would genuinely hurt you if they lasted too long.
Adrenaline first, then cortisol, the stress chemistry climbing to levels no body can safely hold for long. Cortisol saturates the bloodstream within seconds. Adrenaline climbs to levels that in a human body would be fatal. Cortisol and adrenaline flood the bloodstream.
Literally piles and piles of shit that's burying what might actually be quality research on this topic. I mean, at least in the past, content farms were teams of people plagiarizing articles.
Fuck,
reading
man,
off
this
of
is rough.
Wikipedia
This
and
is actually
placing over
dystopian as
stock. I'm sorry, H-Bomber guy, but my standards are so low at this point that I'll crack a smile if I see a video that's doing that instead of this. Because when a human is plagiarizing someone else's work, at least the information will be correct. Even the first video, because
Why
I
do people need
do
to
believe-
feel to do something like that is so lazy and lame? Because anything that makes them money easy without giving any effort will always have bots and upon people and people because desperate times call for desperate measures. Into depth, they use so much for 2 years. Like, that's the reason why you see Twitter the way it is right now. Because people get paid for it.
if it was made with AI, is brimming with misinformation. And I promise I'm going to go over it at the end of the video. It will be like,
YouTube is trying to implement guidelines for AI slop to stop YouTube channels from becoming completely automated money farms, but then they use AI to take down AI content, so their bots just grab content that is faceless because most AI channels are faceless. Ooh. I don't know, dude. Soon and soon, have you seen those deep fakes of videos and shit like that where people are not even there and they're able to mimic like human faces now? Rough.
like a little treat. But first I want to talk about how, yes, the sheer amount of these videos is insane. It feels like
My problem is with AI is that it's making life so hard to tell the difference that you see somebody who's not obviously using AI getting hated for using AI or being AI. It's so sad. We became so untrusty of every single content that we're watching that people get attacked even when AI is not even there anymore. It's so sad. It's genuinely so sad.
Someone's mom has an automated content farm. If you want to start one, but are worried about demonetization or not getting picked up by the algorithm quick enough, let me tell you about Chapter 3.
Oh.
Tutorial on how to steal and get away with it. I stumbled upon
Are
these
we
by trying to find out
serious?
why so many people are making AI stick videos, because anyone can draw a stick figure. To me, this really like ruined the whole AI makes art accessible argument, because this is the most accessible form of art.
Stick
what
figure.
maybe
Oh,
you
ooh.
know, but whatever. Instead of an
Demenishki, thank you so
explanation,
much for
I
giving
got
this sub.
these detailed guides on how to make 50K a month on YouTube using Claude or ChatGPT or Grok. Hundreds of tutorials on how to make automated content and avoid demonetization.
Oh my
and
god.
it's the most
Guys, we're missing out.
thing you could do. Because if you need a computer to summarize a 4-minute article for you, draw you a stick figure, and read out something when you have a working voice yourself, well, if you need all that, you're a bitch. And these people are very
True.
algorithm savvy. They could probably make content themselves. They're not stupid, but that takes courage. The money can be really good if you're not an animator. But the content farms are
What did somebody say? Wait, I gotta try this out. I'll report back and share the communal revenue.
only after the ad revenue. These people make channels, they make passable content so they can get ads, and they sell those channels. And this does not feel like content anymore. This feels like the stock market. Okay, well, here's the thing. If you have an original idea, it can actually be ruined by AI. I know I promised you dessert. So, Chapter 4, the reading comprehension level of AI. Watching the video once made me think, this is a really interesting topic and a really poor execution, but watching it twice, however, left me with this very interesting aftertaste. The taste of word soup. You know, word soup when you gotta pad out an essay
Oh!
or when you have 3 minutes of content but really want a mid-roll. In this video's case, the word soup is made to sound like very legitimate information, but it's actually bull. Even within the first minute, the video says adrenaline levels would be lethal if sustained for more than a few minutes, which is misleading at best, because when high adrenaline levels are sustained for more than a few minutes, cortisol will take over as the hormone managing the stress response. And right after that, Claude or ChatGPT says heart rate doubles, then doubles again? A heart rate will not double and double again? That is impossible. I think whatever ChatGPT pulled this from said double or triple, and then the AI spat out double, then double again. And I'll get to the source in a bit.
I love this animation type so much. I resonate with it because I like drawing like this. It's so cute.
But the wolf section is just a complete lie. The source given for it is a 400-page book, which is irrelevant to anything that's being said. The creator says a human moves differently, slowly, so like a predator. Creator has also added a story which I cannot find anywhere. AI's just quoting itself at this point. Source is literally, I made it up based on something I already made up. And then the video goes into explaining how one of the researchers looked right into the wolf's eyes, and apparently that is not in the threat assessment catalog. I feel like you don't need to read a paper to know that this is what predators do right before attacking. It is probably number 1 on the threat catalog.
Literally.
But ChatGPT has never tried to play Beastmaster with a stray dog and doesn't know you have to avoid direct eye contact. Now, I mentioned the sources in the description. Sources are a really good way for an AI channel to LARP as a human, and a human to LARP as an intellectual, but sources are also a really good way to find out that it's just that, LARP. The first source is an article that essentially just got the slight rephrasing treatment. But it's kind of worse than plain old plagiarism, because I think
Her
a
voice
human
is so
told a
cute, by the
robot
way.
to rephrase something for them. Something that is literally a 3-minute read, by the way. Also, it'd be really cool if you put sources in chronological order. That's just a
True.
pro tip. That was a pro tip right there. Now, the next source is an article which is, in my opinion, the perfect example of why you should not use AI for scripts. AI kind of has worse reading comprehension than a 3rd grader. I really am serious. I could give this article
Did you
to my...
know that AI is so bad that people are becoming less patient when it comes to talking to real people. The AI psychosis phenomenon or whatever is because like AI gives you an answer immediately and understands your request kind of immediately. And then you're able to be really rude to it and like be like really stance and or whatever. So like you're able to be like, no, that's not what I meant. I want this. So because of AI and because of the boom of AI and how people are talking to AI, slowly people are becoming where they're talking to real life people that way as well. So slowly and slowly they treat people as like, wow, how can you not understand what the I'm telling you? So the patients are going lower and lower. And like, so if you ever wonder why work feels like, God, it's so much worse now, it's probably because people are talking to AI or requesting for like a lot of things in AI. And so they're used to this mindset of being extremely rude and already like whatever. It's just rough.
Younger cousin that barely speaks English and I'll get a better result. I have no idea why the creator chose deer as the main subject for this part. He says ungulates, but the drawings are mostly of deer. Well, they're exclusively of deer actually. But literally 2 sentences into this article, the authors say that wild boar show higher cortisol levels. And then the creator tells you it's higher cortisol concentrations than animals injured by gunshot or struck by vehicle. And there's a very useful AI graph for this, which is fake. And the fact is also false.
Jesus
Which
Christ.
really shows
Hi,
how
AOT.
absolutely zero effort was put into this. It takes 2 seconds to copy and paste a graph. The article clearly states that vehicle collisions are the cause for the highest cortisol levels, not entanglement, which is listed under other. And with articles like these, sometimes it's okay to be cheeky and just read the abstract and the conclusion, but this person didn't even do that. I don't think they opened this article. I don't think they looked at the graph.
When I was in uni, holy shit. Whenever I'm writing a paper, I be scrolling to that conclusion immediately. Like I would like skip the whole paper, read the title, and be like, yeah, I need that, and then I would scroll exactly to the conclusion because that's all I wanted to read.
But anyways, the third article is actually mostly irrelevant.
You read the abstract and you skip to the conclusion. Yeah. And then if there's anything that has to do with what you're writing for, then you search it through the paper and then you reference it in your main paper. Boom.
To this entire video, the only thing humpback whales have spindle neurons. And I find it really hard to believe that someone would read all this and come out of it with, oh, whales have spindle neurons. And again,
I shit you not, I researched something on Google, or not research, but I Googled something. And then the AI prompted me to a reference based on Reddit. And I just knew it was over.
one thing from this article, I don't know if I'm talking to the person or ChatGPT, it's either. You got one thing from this article.
And then not only that, I clicked on the reference of the Reddit thing I posted, and then the commenter that they listened to was a bot for an ad that was pretending to literally whatever. I'm getting AI ads right now. Dude, it's just rough.
And you still make the graph wrong. It tells you.
I'm not gonna lie, because of AI, I've never been so offline. It's been nice though. I mean, AI has worsened my experience when it comes to the internet so much that it actually made me realize, like, wow, I need to go outside. And I only watch streamers now. I cannot for the life of me watch a YouTuber unless like I'm with chat and I'm talking to chat and stuff like that. I need this like conversation happening when I'm watching a YouTube video. And then when I think it's because I love watching streamers. I think watching streamers is so much more engaging for me because I don't want to like have it on the second monitor and that's it. Unless like I need a second monitor thing. But like I just find Twitch so much better when it comes to entertainment than a YouTube video sometimes for me because one, I love listening to other people's takes when watching a YouTube video. That's one thing. Some people don't mind not like listening to other people react, but I personally do. Two, I feel like Twitch content is just so much more natural and human, especially if you watch smaller streamers. Shout out to the smaller streamers. You I told a streamer that was growing at the moment to really enjoy being a 500 viewer Andy at the moment, because it's either you're a forever 500 viewer Andy or you'll never see it again. So please, for the love of God, enjoy being a 500 viewer Andy, because it's either that or you'll never see it again. That's just how it is, especially when it comes to streaming. Just enjoy streaming. Yeah, no, son, Demi, what is this? How many USB ports does my motherboard have? One Reddit user says. Ay, ay, ay.
Where the spindle neurons are, it ain't there, so nobody read this either. Now, next source, I think is for the 11-bit, and it's actually interesting, but it has no relation to what the video is describing. He certainly didn't.
Where would you say the sweet spot is? Whatever you're comfortable with, I think. I think that, like, as long as you're having fun in streaming. The problem of why streaming is really hard for people is because, like, one, they don't have a chat. And majority of streamers don't, because it's, like, really hard to, make a community type in chat. It's hard. It's hard to grow a stream. It's hard to grow. The reason why for me streaming has always been easy is because I started off with viewers. I started off with people chatting in chat. And I had always somebody to like bounce off with. I never had to like talk to myself in a way where without bouncing off other people. So I was very lucky in that spot. I was extremely lucky in that spot, and I will always say that I was lucky for that. However, when giving the thing about like growing from 0 viewers from nothing is hard, man. I don't know how that's like. I absolutely have no idea how that's like. I personally wouldn't be a streamer if I had to go through that, if I'm being honest. The reason why I had viewers in the start of my stream was because I told my friends that I started streaming. So it's actually a bunch of my friends. Actually, I was like, guys, I'm gonna start streaming, and this is my Twitch channel. And then I actually had to stop being friends with 2 of my friends because they went to my Twitch chat trolling the fuck out of me, and then like purposely making my Twitch streams horrible and making drama in the Twitch chat. So that was also a thing that I had to deal with, and I told him that was really weird. And they said like, wow, so you wanna like stop being friends just because we did that on Twitch chat? You're such a weirdo. And I'm like, I was a 10 viewer Andy, but I was a proud 10 viewer Andy. I don't care. Yes, I will end this friendship because you disrespect me and think that my 10 viewers are nothing to you. I don't care. Yes, I do love my stream so much that I would end a friendship because you disrespected me and my 10 viewer stream, because I'm proud of my 10 viewer stream. Anyway, never talk to them again, and I'm all better for it. Don't ever feel bad for kicking out people that don't respect you and what you want to do in life. You'll have that in any hobby that you're trying to do out of nowhere or whatever. People that are putting you down. And I didn't let that like affect me and like that, because I love streaming.
Read this article.
I love streaming when I was 5 viewers. I love streaming when I was 10 viewers. I love streaming when I was 100 and 1,000 and whatever. I just like streaming. Should I start streaming? Yeah, why not? Why not?
Elephants helping each other as well as other species, rather than elephants being rescued by humans. There's no mention of traps or entanglement in this whole thing, and there's no mentions of tusks and tusk sensitivity. I don't know where the person got this from, because it's not in the sources. And finally,
They made it the
my
fuck up,
favorite source, which is a 400-page book, which is $30. Obviously,
Oh, hell
nobody
no.
would read a 400-page book to make a 1-minute section in an 8-minute video. But I thought, oh, there must be a relevant chapter or something. It's not listed, but there must be. There isn't. In fact, the closest thing I could find is not wolves being released from traps, but wolves being captured and released for preservation purposes.
Bruh.
I mean, there was one bit which was related to population control, but I don't have that type of wolf autism where I would read a 400-page book about wolves. Here's what pisses me off about this.
Bidoki thinks it's
It's
90 months.
bitch made to have AI make your videos and AI be wrong because it takes courage to be wrong. And here's the thing, this guy doesn't care. He'll never pay attention to comments like, oh, Poopy is citing evolutionary psychology, cringe, pseudoscience, cringe. You know, I try and get better. I try to be more picky with my sources. I try to be more meticulous, getting several viewpoints on the situation. And I know AI does not do that. AI will tell you exactly what happened of 1,700 years ago based on a Instagram post that it saw, and I don't know, it will pad out a Reddit comment into an 8-minute video. So yeah, that was this video. And because other videos are copies of this video, these facts will just get repeated over and over, and because this video is now popular, when you Google this same question just out of interest, this is going to pop up and you're gonna be like, ooh, an animated video is going to explain to me exactly what I want to know. And someone is just gonna get swindled. Yeah. I wanted to make this video because I miss finding cool new channels. I see more of these than I see actual content. And it's sad to see channels that put a lot of effort into their content and they make something unique and interesting get less views than AI slop. Also, Implement's last video about how punishing it is to make high quality content on YouTube really got to me. That one and so many animation channels getting demonetized, fully demonetized. I love YouTube. I love watching videos on YouTube. I think the platform is mostly fair. You know, I didn't expect this to get monetized.
Hey! What is that? What are those drawings?
I also didn't expect that bots would take down 2 of my videos for endorsing terrorism because I put pictures of Ted Kaczynski in them. So
What?
stop giving bots power, stop pushing AI, and bring back the star system. Like, I wasn't there when it was happening, but it sounds pretty good.
Back when livestreaming.com and Justin TV were around, people streamed anime in a gray area. I used to be unhinged and rude, but I was stressed and anxious. I don't think there was a single person during the Justin TV days that were actually not like an actual normal human being. Let's be fucking real, bro. It's fine, bro. It's completely fine. It's
Much better than I
no,
thought.
it's fine, dude.
Okay, this was me.
During Justin TV days, no. After Justin TV days, people started like, you know, maturing and shit. Like, it was like such an early days of like stuff and so like it makes sense.
The Poopy Show, not a obese Mexican man from Yucatan. This is where I spend like 12 hours a day. So, yeah.